Hey guys, and welcome back to Billiam Gaming. I am Bill, your host for the evening, and today we are back in the podcast, sorta not really. That's what I'm going to stick for the name. If you guys have any suggestions on what I can use for a name for this, go ahead and leave it down there in the comments. I will look at them, I will judge them, I will tell you if you have a good idea or not. I'm always open to suggestions. But anyways, today we're going to be talking about Cry Primal, Fallout 4, action figures, and a Fallout 4 dilemma. Alright, so into Far Cry news. We have a article published by Game Informer. You know, Game Informer magazine, which I talked about in the last podcast. So, what we got here is a very, very large section of their interpretation of the game when they got their hands on it. So, what happened in the what they thought in the game is it's still like a normal Far Cry game where you're just going out, killing a bunch of things, conquering this, conquering that, have fun doing it, grappling along. I know. Everything's pretty much the same. But you got animals, you got Stone Age stuff, so you're not using guns. You're using bows and arrows and primitive tools made of stone and all that. That's pretty awesome. Many games are now doing that. Much like I talked about in the last one, there was what was it called? Ark, Survival Evolved. Ark was a game set in the Stone Age where not the Stone Age, but when man supposedly started coming onto land, or man first appeared on land and started taming dinosaurs. Something like that. Anyways, that game, awesome. Far Cry, I have seen very limited footage on it, so I don't have my opinion on it. But, well, here is my opinion. The game looks awesome. The look of the game, the feel of the game, from what I've seen, just completely amazing. It'll probably blow your mind when you play it. Like when you first picked up Fallout 4, you started playing that. Oh, man. You can run. You can throw grenades. Woo. That was awesome. Everyone look forward to all those kinds of things. There are many awesome aspects added into Far Cry Primal, with there being woolly mammoths, wolves, saber cats, and I even think there's a hawk or an owl, something like that. But you can use all these animals to your advantage instead of always hunting them and stealing their pelts and making a nice fur jacket or something. But anyways, that game, it looks like to be a contender for the Game of the Year. Also, with the animals, it's also pretty hard to, from what I've read, it's pretty hard to tame them. You got to be within line of sight. You got to be in their general vicinity, and you got to throw out meat to get them to come to you. Seems like a pretty easy thing to do, but when push comes to shove, if you even move in the slightest, animals are gonna run away. Good luck getting that one. But if you think that's hard to do, try making an action figure of the sole survivor from Fallout 4, which is being done right now. It's currently in its early development stages where it's not painted, but the actual figure itself looks amazingly realistic. It's so awesome. Even without the paint on it, it's still sweet. I there's no other word to describe it. It's awesome. You'll probably be seeing it on the screen right about now. And there's a couple other pictures along with it. But the game provides so much detail that they're able to do this. They're able to make these awesome figurines. You can even take off the power armor that the character wears, and it reveals his power armor frame, the Soul Survivor's face, whatever. And I have a feeling that sometime in the future, you will be able to get those customized to make them look like your character. Make them look like you. Imagine that. You got your own little Fallout 4 figurine with power armor on your desk while you're playing Fallout 4. Or Fallout New Vegas. Whichever one you like playing the most. And finally, as the video comes to a close. Yes, finally, it comes to a close. In an article posted by GameRant.com, they decided to talk about the difficulty in getting a companion to like you. If you're walking around in the wasteland with Curie or Piper or Strong even, you're bound to run into some issues trying to get them to like you through some of the things you like to do, like stealing a crap ton of empty bottles from any local house. It's really difficult to try and get them to like you. I mean, I spent 3 or 4 days trying to get Curie on my good side, and Strong, he still hates me. Since you guys all know that I'm a big old Power Armor fan, Strong hates Power Armor. He and I are just not compatible, but I want his perk. So, with that being said, I want to transition into a article that the guys over at GameRant.com posted. It is as followed. This is my dilemma in Fallout 4. While Fallout 4 is hardly the first game to employ character favor mechanics, where the player's actions and choices make an impact on their companion or party members, I'm not so sure that Bethesda handled it well. That's something I really want to focus on throughout from the article, because yeah, you can't really make a game without you can't make a game with companions and not add in a like and dislike feature. Yeah, sure, some people are not going to like you. Like in Fallout New Vegas, if you decided to side with the Powder Gangers and kill Rango, whatever his name was, the guy from the beginning that gypped off the Powder Gangers and stole some money from them or whatever. But anyways, if you decided to side with the Powder Gangers and kill them and kill him and all the people in Good Springs, well, you're gonna be hated. You're gonna be not liked. I forgot what the word was that they used, but you're not gonna have a good time. But they took that wide range of liking and disliking and added it into Fallout 4, and I completely love it. It makes the game a little more challenging. Instead of making it on a quest-based system where you complete this many quests and you become idolized, or you complete this many quests for this town and it's against what this town likes, you're going to be hated by this town but loved by this town. I like that. I wish they would have put that in as well, because it made the game a little more difficult. But with Fallout 4, instead of making it, all right, do this quest for this town, and one character is going to love you, as long as that character's with you. If not, then you're screwed. I just find it a little more difficult to get one character to like you, but continue doing what you normally do in Fallout 4 to get other characters to go the same path that the others have gone. It's just, it needs a little more balancing, and that's something that will take time if you give it time. Don't just hate the game because you can't get Piper to fall in love with you, or get Strong to be your best friend, or, just get all the perks in the game. That's what I'm trying to do right now, and it's really difficult. I mean, yeah, it's difficult. Yes, it does take a lot of time. And no, it's not impossible. It is possible if you do a bunch of things, figure out what they like and dislike, and then do the things that they like instead of doing the things that they dislike. It's like getting friends in real life. Find out what they like, do those things with them, bam, you got a friend. But I don't want to drag on this any longer. I know it's already been a longer video than I normally post. So with that, I'm going to tie off the video by saying thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to hear more about this, or you want to check out the websites where they talk about these things more in depth, go ahead and into the description. All links will always be in the description. Don't forget to check that out. If you want to find out when I'm posting videos onto YouTube, go ahead and check out my Twitter page. That is also in the description. If you guys have any ideas on any games you want me to cover in the next video, go ahead and leave those in the comments. I love getting comments from you guys. I know I don't get a lot of them, but I like to hear some feedback from you guys. Some of my friends that do watch the videos on my channel, they tell me what they think about it, and I like hearing their feedback because, well, they're quicker to hear the feedback from. If you guys have any idea on what to call this series, go ahead and leave that in the comments as well. I need an idea. I'm running out of ideas for it. If this video helped you with anything you needed to learn about Fallout 4 or Far Cry Primal, or you just wanted a second opinion on some of the things in Far Cry or Fallout, go ahead and hit that like button. It really helps me along the way, and it gets me the motivation I need to put out these videos. If you guys want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because these videos will be coming out more often than not. And I just want to end the video. Like and subscribe. It helps along the way, and I'll catch you next time.